Hello, kittens, and welcome to my Perfectly Imperfect Virtual Life. I am Samaj Sugar, and we are here with Let's Play Sims for Time of Our Lives. And if you guys were watching last time, the girls, Friday night, the girls had a party. And the rent money came up stolen. Well, not just the rent money, the rents, lights, gas, food money all came up stolen. So they have no clue where it's at. They normally leave the money here or either over here. So they've checked everything. The money's gone. It was two people that they think done it. But of course, you can't blame anybody or point the finger unless you know for sure. So at this point, they don't know what's going to happen. They need to pay their rent. The rent was 24, I think it was 48 hours the first time we did it. So they're not even really sure what they're going to do as far as the rent goes at this point. What we will do is we're going to go ahead and have um, they at least harvest some, some things, and maybe hopefully they'll be able to get some type of, funds from there. At this point, they're thinking that maybe what they need to do let's get another roommate because originally it was supposed to have been five of them, and they were thinking, hey, you know what, maybe we just need to go ahead and get another roommate, and then that way we'll have a one extra person. But even if they do that, they're splitting the rent right now four ways, the rent, lights, gas, so it's still not going to be enough for them to go ahead, and even if they did get a roommate, the roommate's not going to be able to come up with $803. So what they've been trying to do is see, how they can come up with the money. They can't go to their parents because if they go to their parents, the first thing their parents is going to do is make them come home. They all know that. They've all agreed that they're not going to tell their parents even if they are going to be, without food, whatever. But they can always fish. Hey, what can you do? You can always fish and try to work your way around that. At this point, Ave is thinking, hey, you know what? A good idea maybe would be for us to go ahead and, well, for her to go ahead and start looking to see if maybe she can dig up something and kind of have it where, some extra cash if they can dig up things and try to see what they can do as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and Samaz, what's going on with her? All of them are somewhat on edge at this point. You can't blame them because they don't really know what they're going to do for the rent. The rent, lights, gas is 804. They have zero money to their names, as you can see. So it is extremely stressful for them. It really is. And one thing we're going to do right now is we're going to put this food up because even though it looks like it's been half eaten by the girls at this point, they're going to have to keep everything that they have. So let's go ahead and put the food up. They do have popcorn. I'm not really sure how much it even costs for the popcorn to make, but they need to go ahead and eat that popcorn. So it looks like Ida is finding some things. Let's just see. Hopefully, the things she does find, we can kind of make. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ave got some things too. Ave needs to go ahead and eat. So let's go ahead and open this up and take at least. Okay, so here's one thing. Let's see how much we get from this. So that's $70. That's good. So let's see, 70 simoleons. That's 60. Even though she wanted to keep these, honestly, it makes more sense to 75. So, 205 so far. We're doing good. So 205. We're doing 50. And let's see how much this is. Too bad the girls, um, Samaz and Ida do not have their guitar and their violin. It's only $20 for that. Because if they had their guitar and their violin, they could at least make some money, going someplace and making the money doing that. So let's see. So wow, we have 310. We're doing pretty good. I'm surprised that well, not really, because I'm not really surprised that the vegetables and everything is not making that much money because she isn't really working on it. Okay, so right now she's hungry. Let's see what Lala has going for her so far. So let's see. Oh wow, the Land Grab Power Company has shut off the power to your home. Pay your bills to get it turned back on. Okay, well, at this point, we know we can't do that. How much is it? That's 160 bones. Wonderful. So let's see. So far, we got 612 simoleons. So this is actually good. Let's see if we can at least mate these two. Maybe that'll be a little extra money there. What happened? What did I do? I had two, didn't I? Oh, great. Let's put that back in the inventory. I don't know what the heck I was doing. Let's put that back in the inventory. So, you know what? Maybe we can go ahead and get the money for the rent without having to ask the parents. But one thing they are thinking about doing, they really are going to consider breed with. Okay, so let's see what we get from this. So they really are considering go ahead and getting another roommate because at this point it may be the best thing for them. Now, question, I wonder if their other projects are worth anything. Let's see. She needs to go and eat. Let's go back to the house. So they're at this point, they're in dark. I thought I know this is, well, we're going to have to probably sell this 25. Well, you know, we don't want to do it to Mo. I know Mo really wanted to keep that, so we're not going to do that to Mo. Um, so let's see what else we can do here. So we've got 660 simoleons, which is good. So we may have to go out someplace else and try to get the rest of that money. Um, hmm. Oh, okay. So Samaz has these. Not really, looks like they're not really worth a lot though. Yeah, they're not. Let's see. Should we sell these too? Oh, that one's $60. You know what? Let me check first. I was gonna see if she has anything that's duplicated because I hate for her to. Oh, she does. Isn't he duplicated? Let's see. Oh wow. At this point, we really don't need any type of we don't need anybody coming over. It's embarrassing not to have your lights, your lights on. Now, are these? Let's put these in inventory. See if these cost anything. Let's check. Who is that? Maybe we can ask her for a loan. You know what? Let's. I know that's kind of. You know what? I don't think we'll be able to do that. We won't be able to. We'll go ahead and invite her in. Who knows? Maybe we can ask her questions to see if maybe she knows what happened to the. 'Cause I think she was at the party. So let's see. Are these? Do you get anything from the school projects if you sell them? Do you? Oh, 48 Simoleans. So let's see. We have 818, everybody. So we're doing good. This is pretty good. What's this? Let's go ahead and open this up. And let's see what this is. We're going to have the rent money yet. Let's see here. Okay, so it's another, I think it's double that trophy, isn't it? Yeah. So now she has two. So let's go ahead and sell one of them. Oh, I hope it didn't sell both. It sold both. Oh no. Oh boy. You know what? So be it. If we have the rent money. Yes, we've got the rent money. Beautiful. Just from those. So let's go ahead and pay the rent. So the girls came through for themselves. Very proud of them. Go ahead and pay the rent, Samaz. But we still need to find out, and they're still really thinking about getting a ah great. So they're still thinking about what they're going to do as far as see we've got Ave sleep. Where is Ida? Ida really did good. She really came for even though she beats everybody up, she came through. Well, I was trying to see was there anything else we could actually sell. And we still have $119 left, so that's her mom. When you know the mother would call right when they went on and paid the rent. So today again is Saturday. We're going to go ahead and have them. I'm really proud of them at this point. They really stuck together and got this done. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and go back to the house. What is she making? Is she making something in the microwave? Right now you need to eat. Well, if you're hungry, you need to eat what's there. Let me see if let her come here and grab a serving of those fish tacos. So we're back with the girls, and guess who is at the door? The nerve, the nerve, the nerve. So we're going to basically we're going to have her come in, and we're going to ask her about the rent money. I'm just shocked that she's brought her butt back here. I really, really
Yeah,
am.
zip. Khalifa.
So Ida's gonna ask her, you know, do you know anything about our rent money?
Mazel tov, bro.
She's speaking to everybody like this is no big deal.
Sul.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and
Ooh.
we're gonna go ahead and ask her.
Una narka naps. Gishal. Tribna thenib.
Let's see.
Benarla Deroy. A blish. Chip.
Last time I was here, you jumped on me just for getting in the bathtub. Oh, she's bored of us. So she's like, look, I don't need to take your money. I have money. I'm extremely wealthy. She's like, okay, but you're not welcome here anymore.
Morby
You're
Vumu.
no longer welcome here.
Zerba.
This woman's like, let me get out of this way right now. Let me just. She's like, you can't tell me if I can stay here or not. She's like, oh, I can. This is my house. She says, I am not your friend. She says, you got that right. And like I said, you are not welcome here. Samaz is like, let me get out of the way. So is she, do we think she's beating up her for nothing?
Droga Epso.
She's like, look, you're no longer welcome here. Get out of our house.
Nita.
And this woman is over here is like, just like, she's like, look, again, I did not take your rent. I would never do something like that.
Aloy.
She said, you went in there and took a doggone bath in our bathtub. How do I know you wouldn't do that? She said, you know what? It's time for you to go. Just leave. Just get out. Please, just go. And I'm trying to say please to be nice. She's like, yeah. It is Sunday afternoon and the girls are still feeling very proud of themselves since they basically came up with the rent money. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I think it was a joint effort. But more, if anything, Ida really came through by going, all the round digging because we know Ida's not the digging in the ground kind. But for her to do that and to definitely make, herself the hero more or less was really great of her. But anyway, they're sitting down, eating breakfast. Ave is trying to get some homework done. And breakfast, of course, is popcorn, the leftover popcorn. They got 468 simoleons, so that's great. At this point, they're talking about they really, are going to go ahead and get a roommate. And they feel like that would be the best thing to do. And basically what's happening is, Ida's saying, we want to make sure we get someone that, we're all going to get along with. And basically, Samaz is saying, you're the only one that no one can get along with. Other than that, everybody else in the house gets along great. You're the one who's always causing problems and always causing some type of confusion. And Ida's, of course, saying, that's not totally true. I don't beat up everybody. I've never beat up Ave. She's like, no, but you beat up everybody that comes around. So anyway, they're basically getting their little argument going, sister argument. I really wish they would do something about their relationship, though. I don't like the fact that they're in the red. And being that they're sisters, I really wish, that dislike thing would kind of end. But where did Mo go? Sleep? Mo's up here sleeping, having dreams. Anyway, so they don't really know downstairs. They don't really know what they want in a roommate. As they said, they want to make sure there's someone that they can get along with. The only people we have a problem with is Ida. Ida, that's it. But other than that, Ida's like saying, look, as long as they pay the rent, and share the room. She said, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to all get along. She's like, don't you get it? She's like, no, you don't get it. But anyway, they're going back and forth rambling. So not sure of what type of room they're going to get. They basically know that the person's going to have to pay their share of the rent. And hopefully they'll never go through this again. They're going to have to find another hiding place. But one thing is for a fact, Ida wants to find out who took that rent money. So Ida's in one of her moods, even though, everything turned out good. She's just feeling really, really bad about herself because her sister just told her that she's a bad person, more or less, and always starts arguments and fights. And Ida doesn't feel like that's who she is. She feels like, she's just straight out. She is basically bouncing to that music. She feels like she's straight out. She does what she wants to do, and she's not trying to be mean or anybody. But She just has a temper problem. Anyway, why are all these girls sleep at 4:35 in the afternoon? I don't get that. But anyway, we're gonna end it here. So we're glad to see that the girls. Oh, and I'm so happy that she finished her homework. Let's make sure everybody's done there. Good. Ida's feeling a little bit. She's trying to feel a little bit better by listening to music. Just go ahead and get on the internet, Ida, and just enjoy yourself. So let's see. Has everybody finished their homework? Yeah, she's completed hers. Let's see if Samaz has completed hers. I think everybody completed their homework. So proud of them. So everybody completed their homework. So the only person has not. Oh no, everybody completed it. Okay, so right now, Ida does have to go to work. So let's get her something to eat before she goes into work. Dance videos and the trolling form. She's trolling the form. Let's have her get something to eat. But anyway, we are going to end here. Hopefully, the next time we see the girls, they will have the new roommate and someone that they all can get along with, especially Miss You Know Who. But until then, make sure that you like, subscribe. Run away, camera. Uh, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time. Mwah. Sugar kisses. Bye. That popcorn really looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah,